Brazil has produced some of the greatest footballers in history: Pelé, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Neymar, and now Vinícius Jr., Rafinha, Endrick, and a new generation of superstars. On paper, Brazil should be dominating world football. But here's the shocking reality. Brazil hasn't won a World Cup since 2002. That's 24 years of failure, multiple golden generations, multiple superstar squads, multiple humiliating exits. And as FIFA 2026 approaches, a terrifying question is starting to emerge. What if Brazil's superstars never lift the World Cup? What if all the talent in the world isn't enough? Because when you look deeper, past the highlights, past the famous yellow shirts, past the endless social media hype, you discover 5 brutal problems that could destroy Brazil's dream once again. And the 5th reason might be the most dangerous of all. For decades, Brazil represented football perfection. 5 World Cups, countless legends, a style admired across the globe. Whenever Brazil entered a tournament, the expectation was simple: win, not compete, not reach the quarterfinals, win. But modern football has changed. The rest of the world caught up, and somehow, the nation with the most talent keeps finding new ways to fall short. Before we begin, let me make one thing clear. This isn't a Brazil hate video. Brazil absolutely has the talent to win FIFA 2026. The problem is that talent alone has never guaranteed trophies, and history keeps proving that lesson again and again. Reason number 1, too much individual brilliance, not enough team chemistry. One of Brazil's biggest strengths may actually be one of its biggest weaknesses. Look at the attack: Vinícius Jr., Rafinha, Endrick, Neymar, world-class talent everywhere. But international football is different from club football. Players don't spend years training together every day. They have limited time, limited preparation, limited opportunities to build chemistry. And when pressure arrives, teams with stronger systems often outperform teams with bigger stars. We've seen this before. The 2006 Brazil squad was called one of the greatest collections of talent ever assembled. Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Kaká, Adriano, Robinho. Many fans believed the tournament was already won. Instead, they were eliminated. The lesson? A team full of stars is not always a star team. If Brazil enters FIFA 2026 relying purely on individual moments, they could face the exact same fate. Reason number 2, the Neymar question. Few players divide football fans more than Neymar. Some see him as Brazil's greatest player since Ronaldinho. Others see him as a symbol of unrealized potential. One thing is certain: his story continues to shape Brazil's future. Neymar was included in Brazil's 2026 World Cup squad after a difficult period filled with injuries and fitness concerns. Coach Carlo Ancelotti backed his return, but questions remain about whether a 34-year-old Neymar can still carry a nation on football's biggest stage. Reuters +1. Recently, injury concerns have continued to follow him, creating uncertainty around his availability and form. Reuters +1. And that's the problem. Brazil doesn't just need Neymar. They need the best version of Neymar, the version that can decide games, the version that terrifies defenders, the version fans have been waiting to see at a World Cup knockout stage. But can that version still exist in 2026? Nobody truly knows. Reason number 3, the pressure is becoming a curse. No country faces pressure like Brazil. When England fails, fans are disappointed. When France fails, fans are frustrated. When Brazil fails, it becomes a national crisis. Every generation is expected to continue the legacy. Every player is compared to legends. Every mistake becomes front-page news. Imagine being Vinícius Jr. You aren't simply trying to win a World Cup. You're trying to end a drought that has lasted nearly a quarter of a century. You're trying to satisfy millions of supporters. You're trying to live up to Pelé's legacy. That pressure can destroy even the strongest players, and history suggests it already has. Reason number 4, modern football has exposed Brazil's weak spots. The world used to fear Brazil's style. Now opponents study every detail. Modern football is more tactical than ever. Compact defensive structures, data analysis, pressing systems, set-piece specialists. And some analysts have pointed to weaknesses in Brazil's current squad, including concerns around fullback depth and balance compared with previous generations. The Guardian +1. This doesn't mean Brazil isn't dangerous. It means the margin for error is smaller than ever. One bad game, one tactical mistake, one moment of panic, and you're going home. Reason number 5, the rest of the world is stronger than ever. This may be the biggest reason of all. Brazil isn't getting weaker. Everyone else is getting stronger. Argentina are defending champions. France possess incredible depth. Spain continue producing elite young talent. England's squad is stacked. Portugal have a new generation emerging. For the first time in history, there may be 6 or 7 nations that genuinely believe they can win the World Cup. That makes the tournament more dangerous than ever. Gone are the days when Brazil simply had better players than everyone else. Now every knockout match feels like a final, and one bad night can erase 4 years of preparation. Conclusion. So, will Brazil win FIFA 2026? Absolutely. They have the talent, the experience, the history. And under Carlo Ancelotti, many believe the team is moving in the right direction. beIN Sports +1. But that's not the point. The point is that Brazil enters every World Cup believing destiny is on their side. And for 24 years, destiny has said no. Maybe FIFA 2026 will finally be different. Maybe Vinícius Jr. becomes a legend. Maybe Neymar writes one last chapter. Maybe Brazil lifts that famous trophy again. Or maybe the world's most talented football nation will suffer another heartbreak. And if that happens, the question won't be why Brazil lost. The question will be whether Brazil's superstars were ever truly destined to win it all. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more FIFA 2026 stories, predictions, and football documentaries. Chani,